So we're back. We're back, bitches. Sorry. I didn't realize it totally clicked off. I didn't realize it turned off, should I say. But we're back. Sorry about that. That was awful. There were a lot of people on too, so I feel terrible that it just was like, psych, we'll just shut it down. Because I lost track of time. My bad, lovely souls, my bad. I'm human, okay? So, how did your manifestation time go? How did it work? Did you guys do what I said? Did you do what I know you did. I know you did. Apparently, I lost track of time. And I came running back, and it was like, your life is over. I was like, oh, snap. My bad. But here we are. We are back. It's a good thing you just have to click that one button. Good. I'm glad you did it. Well, I guess I'll be posting 2 lives on my Facebook today, on my YouTube today. I don't know why I keep saying Facebook. But if you ever miss a live, I go live every single day at 10 o'clock. I guess I should change the duration of the shit because I've been going live with you guys for a long time. I can literally hang out with you all day long. Okay? Because I love you guys. But I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time, for about 2, let's not lie to ourselves, for 3 hours at least, sometimes 3.5, 4, who knows? But if you ever miss the live, you can catch the replay on YouTube. Link is also in my bio, so go subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're there because I post content and I do a lot of, that's right. Yes, that's right. You're going to command. He's coming to see you right now. He is coming to see you right now. Okay? Period. And Mystical Willows. Okay? I just love that name. I know your name, which is why I just keep calling you Mystical Willows because I love that name. But anyway, so that is what you guys are going to do. And you're going to do it until it happens, which if you followed my instructions, you should expect it to happen now. So, because you gave your command. So he's messaging you literally right now. If you've been following the comment train around here, somebody was literally on here and said, he hasn't texted me and I'm going crazy or something like that. And literally I was like, what are you talking about? He's texting you right now. And boom, within 5 seconds, she's like 2 comments later, she's like, oh my God, he just texted me. That's how this works. That's how this works. This is your reality, okay? This is not anybody else's reality but yours. So you need to get a grip and you need to understand that you're the ultimate power in your reality. You decide what stays and what goes in your reality. You decide how people show up in your life as well. So if you don't like how somebody's acting, you can change that and you can change it literally right now. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about circumstances. You don't have to worry about, is this going to happen? Oh, he's not conforming. I'm getting hot and cold behavior. He's super cold to me right now. He's only sending me 1-word text messages. He's got me blocked on all my shit. Who cares? None of that matters unless you choose to assume that it does. Okay, you're going to be blocking. Excuse me. Yes, unapologetically me. Oh, thanks, Annalisa. I love you. I threw a little shade her way at first. I thought she accused me of bullying her. I was like, somebody say I was bullying and harassing someone. I was like, rude. But it wasn't her. It must have been some looky-loo that's clearly never been on my lives because everybody knows how this goes on my lives. Okay, everyone knows. I have to check you. Okay, if you're gonna, and you know what? I welcome you guys to be completely honest on here. Okay, if we're how else can I help you get your SP or anything else? If I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna lie to yourself, right? I mean, be honest here where you're at so that I can guide you into changing what it is that you're affirming because you're affirming something all day long. So the only thing you should be affirming all day long is what you want, not what you don't want. You know, I always tell you guys to drop the old story, right? Like you guys have to drop the old story. But here's the thing. You don't have to drop the whole old story, okay? You have to drop the ending of the story. Okay, you need to drop the ending of the old story. Okay, so what that means is you need to drop the old story. It means that it's okay to focus on the good in your relationship, right? When you first started in your relationship, it was really good, right? Everything was great. It was really fucking good. And at some point in time, it got rocky, right? This is what I was telling on our masterclass yesterday, is we have to go back to how things became everything with your SP, right? When you guys first met, everything was great. You were head over heels in love with each other, right? Everything was good. You met each other, you were smitten, and he was everything you wanted. And so therefore you started a relationship, right? And then as that relationship progressed, feelings got stronger, right? Love was there and so forth. Then what happened? You had an argument. And now your thoughts are shifting slightly because you don't like said argument, okay? So then you guys make up. Then you have another argument. Well, then the thoughts start to shift again. Then you make up. Then you have another argument, right? And as time goes by, the more arguments, the more disagreements you have, your thoughts are consistently changing and you're continuously selecting a different version of your SP. And the more arguments you have, the more you're selecting the version of your SP that you don't want. And then on top of that, your thoughts of your relationship are shifting with that. So every argument you have, every disagreement you have, it's your thoughts start to shift where you're like, that's right, girl. That's right. He's living with you right now. He's ready to move in right now. He's packing his stuff up. So what you're going to do is if you want him to live with you, you're going to clear out some space for him. Okay, because he can't move in with you if he ain't got no closet space or he ain't got no drawers in your dresser. You know what I mean? That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I cleared out half of my crap. Cleared out room in my garage because I needed him to park his car in my garage. Did. And sure enough, what did he do? Parked his car in my garage. Okay? Lived with me. Okay? So do things that will further step into the assumption that you're expecting this to happen. Well, if you're expecting it to happen, you're going to have a place there. Okay? So over the course of time, your relationship starts to shift, right? And your thoughts that you had in the beginning where everything is peachy king jelly freaking bean and everything is perfect in our relationship, that's not your same thoughts anymore. Now your same thoughts are, we've got a problem. Houston, we got a problem, right? Things are changing. My relationship is going downhill. I don't know if he loves me anymore. I don't know if he wants to be with me anymore, right? Now you start to have those thoughts. Therefore, it starts to reflect, and then the breakup happens because that's where your thoughts were. Very rarely does the breakup come out of thin air, like really out of like where you weren't expecting it at all, right? For me, I was not expecting it all, but I said it. Okay, I said if he breaks up with me, and that manifested. Okay, so even though you're not expecting it, at some point you had a thought about it. And that is why your breakup reflected. So the good thing is if you can create the breakup, you can create the makeup. Just as simple, right? And going back, so you don't necessarily have to drop the whole old story. You don't have to do that. Instead, you need to drop the ending of the old story. Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong for you to go back and immerse yourself in the beginning. When everything was great, when he was your perfect person, because why the hell would you have started dating him if he was an asshole? You know what I mean? He wasn't that. He was your Prince Charming, your perfect person. So I don't think there's anything wrong with going there. Okay? Ew, there's somebody online. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys gotta be out. You guys gotta watch what you be consuming out there. There's someone online trying to manifest a child SP. That is nasty. I'd report his ass too. That's gross. Okay, but so it's okay to go back to the beginning when everything was great and to immerse yourself into that and really put yourself there, like as if it's happening now for you, right? Like as if this relationship, because when the reality is when you get back together with your SP, you're getting back together with him. So it's like starting fresh, right? So you should be fresh and focused on in the happy times in your relationship. I don't think there's anything wrong with reflecting on that version of the old story, on all the good memories that you have, all the happy times you shared together, all of the beautiful things that he said to you, right? When he was just doting all over you and telling you how much he loved you and cares about you and all this stuff. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And will it create this is where I don't like that a lot of law of attraction coaches be over here telling you that feelings matter. No, they don't. No, they don't. I manifested my SP back in tears. I've also manifested out of fucking anger too. So it doesn't matter. I tell you guys, you should all get pissed off at your SPs. Yeah, nobody can tell you that, are they? No, they're not. I think you should all get very pissed off at your SP. In your mind, of course. And because I think when you come from a place of frustration, then you rev the shit up, right? Like, think about when your child pisses you off, right? Now you're like giving commands. Like, you are going on a rampage. You are giving commands and you're expecting it to happen, right? I think that's the same thing when it comes to SP. It's the same analogy, is if you get frustrated at your SP, then it's like, look, let me tell you what your shit is. Okay, this is what I expect from you. This is what you're going to do for me. This is how you're going to treat me. This is how you're going to behave, right? Because you're pissed off, right? Because he's not conforming right now, or he's taking forever to conform. It doesn't matter, right? So you start to say things with a little bit more of authority, a little bit more of a backbone. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just like I don't think some of you guys will jump on my coaching call and apologize for crying. For what? You don't need to apologize. I was on a call yesterday with the client and he apologized for saying the F word. I was like, I said, I'm pretty sure you don't need to apologize to me for cussing. I love how I say the F word, even though I say fuck like 80 million times on my lives. Okay. Okay. But don't worry about, all these rules people try to enforce on you, saying you can't do this, you should do this, you can't do this, you should do this. No, just be in the knowing. Drop everything you've ever been told about manifesting, because you didn't know all that shit before, right? You've always been manifesting and you didn't know any of that stuff before. But yet you were manifesting, and you're manifesting a lot of things really quickly. But what happens is when we are introduced to the law, when we actually learn about manifestation, we go down this whole like, let me learn about manifestation. And now I'm fucking confused and I don't know what to believe and what to do. And am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? This person said to do this. This person's saying to do the opposite. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm screwing it up. That's what happens. But instead it's like, no, I am the technique. I am the technique. I don't need a technique. I didn't need a technique to manifest the breakup, did I? No. I didn't need a technique to get what I have in my life, did I? I don't think you scripted being broke, did you? No. You didn't script losing your job, did you? No. I don't think you had to put crystals on your bed so you could go through a heartbreak, did you? No. So what on earth makes you think? And you didn't consult a psychic either to know if he's going to leave your ass, did you? No. So what on earth makes you think you have to do that to get him back? You don't. You can change anything in your reality, but you don't need any techniques. You don't need to watch, except for my stuff, of course. But you don't need to watch all of this shit out there. You don't, because it just leaves you confused, and now you're trying too hard to manifest. When other things that you've successfully manifested in your life, because remember, you're manifesting the positive and the negative. It's not just one direction, okay? So you never needed any of that stuff before. You were just doing, okay? And it would show up. You weren't suffering. You weren't all up in your head about it because you didn't know about it. So I want you guys to really go back to that time, okay? Go back to that time where it's like, no, I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just have to consistently think the thoughts that I want to be thinking, and that's it. That's literally all I have to do, is consistently put myself in that state and think only the thoughts about what it is that I want, and discipline my mind. And just affirm and reaffirm for what I want. That's literally all I have to do, because I did all that shit for what I don't want and it manifested. That's literally all you have to do. It's literally it. But a lot of people will book one-on-one sessions with me because they need a little bit of discipline, right? They need somebody to tell them where they're going wrong, okay? Because the technique isn't what's not working. Okay. It's not that. It's the wavering. It's the wording of your affirmations are not in a way that imply what you actually want. Okay. different things like that, knowing what it is that you want out of the relationship, and then curating affirmations based on that. That's not, it's easy, but not as easy as it sounds. Okay. So that's where a lot of times when you guys would talk to me, I'll be like, it sounds to me like you need to have an affirmation that you are the only priority. Right? Because a lot of you are creating affirmations about other things, but at the same time, don't see yourself as a priority, as being important to that person, right? So therefore, we have to add that affirmation. We have to change some of them so that you get movement, so that you get what you want. Okay? Okay. How do you see SP in a better version, like saying he's doing things I haven't experienced before? You want to. So it depends. It depends. If you know what your dream man is, like right now, in a perfect world, if you had your dream man, you know what those characteristics are that you want in a perfect person, right? So you can affirm that, you can literally affirm that he's the perfect boyfriend. That's what I do. That's what I do. Because my subconscious mind knows what that is for me, right? He's my dream man. Your subconscious mind knows what that is, what characteristics that entails for you. Okay, so like my affirmations right now, which I was affirming when I was going to the bathroom, is we're great. He's the perfect boyfriend. We have the best relationship. Thanks, Cami Fines. Love you. You know, and it's so you're affirming that, like he's the perfect boyfriend. And then he will reflect whatever perfect boyfriend that is for you. Okay. If not, then what you can do, which is what I always do, is rampage. Okay. I go in a whole story mode. So I'll write down the whole thing. What is it that you want him to do for you? How do you want him to be for you? Who do you want him to be as a person for you? What things do you want him to do for you? Right? How do you want him to treat you? And like on my phone, I'll have like a whole notepad, and I'll just have like a whole paragraph of like, you know, my affirmations are in there, but I'll throw in other things like, he's constantly taking me on dates. Like, he buys me flowers every single week. He treats me like a queen. He literally worships the ground that I walk on. He is nothing but respectful to me. He's loyal, faithful, and committed to me. Like, bitch, like as if you're talking to somebody and raving about your boyfriend in your mind. Okay. If your thoughts are spiraling, you can say it out loud, but you just talk to him. Like, you just talk as if you're talking to your bestie and describing exactly what a perfect relationship you have and what a perfect boyfriend you have. You know, he's constantly treating me with respect. Like, he doesn't even notice another female. Like, bitch, he is so committed to me. He literally, low key, is obsessed. Like, I cannot get a minute to myself because he's constantly wanting to spend time with me. Like, he just told me that he loves the shit out of me and that he cannot wait to marry me. And girl, he's packing up his stuff right now because he wants to live with me so bad. Like, you know, and just describing him as that perfect version of him for you, right? So for me, I did all that, but I didn't have to, because I've always just said, he's a great man. Like, he is a really great man. He's the perfect boyfriend. Like, that's what I said. And even after we broke up, I still said that because that is what I believed. Okay. And so because of that, he was always super respectful. He was always super nice and always treated me with the utmost respect, versus the X3P, right? Versus her. She didn't have that either. She thought he's an asshole. He's nothing but mean to her and disrespectful. And I know that because she got that version. She got complete asshole version. And even he would tell me that. He would even be like, I've never been this way before with anybody. Of course, because that became her assumption of him. And it's still her assumption of him now. So he must continue to reflect that. Okay. Same with me. You can choose there's infinite versions of everybody. Okay. So you can literally say it in your mind. You can say it out loud if your thoughts are spiraling, right? If my thoughts are spiraling or I'm pissed off, then I'll be like, oh no, he is so obsessed with me, and I'll run through my whole rampage, right? And I'll just rampage the shit out of it. Okay. And so that's what I would do. But, yeah, I mean, don't let anybody take your power away. I can't stand that shit on here. I think all of our accounts should be banned and flagged, where they're all over here teaching people that they're limited in their ability to manifest. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what that means. Can I assume that the 3P thinks my SP is an asshole? 1,000%, bitch. 1,000%. You can assume whatever you want about 3P because she's in your reality. So she must conform to your assumption of her. So that's exactly what I did. I started telling everybody who would listen. I would tell everybody. I would tell all the neighbors. I would, because I'm petty. I would tell the neighbors and everybody, like, that girl is crazy. She's fucking crazy. Like, and she literally had to show up in my reality that way. Overnight, she became crazy. In fact, she saw my YouTube video where I called her crazy. And she called my SP and was like, she called me crazy. And my SP's like, well, that's how you're acting. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You can assume anything about the 3P. So you can literally assume, yeah, you can literally tell yourself, yeah, and you don't have to know her name either. Your subconscious mind knows who you're referring to. You could be like, she thinks he's an asshole. She can't stand his ass either. Like, they don't like each other anyway. Yeah. Like, she's gone away. She wants nothing to do with him. Mm-hmm. I said that one too. She wants nothing to do with him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She doesn't want him anymore. Yeah, you can absolutely affirm that. She must show up based on your assumptions of him. I had a client do that, and literally she laughed because she was like, my SP, she goes, my SP is now single. She's like, my SP is now single because that bitch left him. So yeah. You know, I firmly believe, because I believe that we're limitless and we're in control of every fucking thing, including everybody in our life, that you should make it work for you. I'm impatient with my stuff, okay? So while I was affirming for me and my SP, I'm impatient. So if I got to help his ass along, let me help it along. Okay, you can't force out here, but I can certainly help it speed it up here. Right? Like, okay, you're taking too much time to make this decision. Let me help your ass out. And then flip it to the 3P. What do you want the 3P to behave and act like? Great. And look at it this way, because one of my clients said this once, and so I don't want you guys to think this, is she said, yeah, but if I get rid of the 3P, then she felt like she has won. The 3P has won. I said, no, that would be backwards. If you get rid of the 3P, then who the hell has won? You did, because that was all you. You're the one that banished the bitch from your scene. So that's you as a winner. That's not letting her win. She hasn't won anything. That's all you. You're the winner. Okay? Because this is your reality. But as long as you want to continue, and why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you want to banish that bitch out your scene? I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait for shit. Because that's the problem. That's where I had to flip the tables, and I had to rev it up a notch. Because as much as I firmly assumed that my boyfriend is a good man, right? He's a great person. He's a great man, and he's a perfect boyfriend. Even though I have that assumption, I've always had that assumption of him. When there was the 3P, the problem was when on the last part of my manifestation of him living with me. Because he's a good man, he felt bad kicking her out with her 2 kids. So he kept delaying it and delaying it and delaying it, hopefully hoping that she would get her own ass out. Which she would pack her stuff up and then move it back in. Pack her stuff up for dramatic effect and then move it back in. Like, it was stupid. But because I knew that he was a good man, he had to play that part, which also meant not kicking 2 children to the curb, even though they weren't going to the curb, okay? And so because of that, that was preventing that. So I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't going to change my assumption of him, but I was like, oh, okay, let me just help you out a little bit. Let me just help you out a little bit. And then I moved my attention to the 3P. Yeah. So therefore I could speed this bitch along, because I was done waiting. Which is why you need to stop giving people free will up in your reality, because the only reason they're not conforming is because somewhere you're giving them free will. You're allowing them to talk to you how you don't want them to talk to you. You're allowing them to continue to block you, to ghost you, to avoid you. You're allowing them to have hot and cold behavior. You're allowing them to not think about you. No. You have no free will. That's why, oh, that's right, I got to start that today. I'll record it today. It'll go out to you guys tomorrow. But that's where I decided for all of the VIP people who joined my VIP upgrade for the masterclass that I'm going to send you at least for the next 30 days. May go longer, probably. But at least for 30 days, I'm going to send you daily reminders. Who the fuck you are. Your infinite power. Certain things, because when I was manifesting my SP back, I used to have a manifestation daily playlist, which was all this law of attraction shit, right? I used to have that. But then when I realized that was all bullshit, it wasn't working, I was done, I deleted that folder, and instead I created a manifestation, I created a daily reminders folder. And I would save videos in there and listen to them every single day to remind me of who the fuck I was, that he has no free will in his reality, that I control his thoughts, right? All these different videos that would keep my mind in check and remind me every day of my power, because I felt that that really helped me. And so I don't want to make you guys have to go find YouTube videos and put 36 of them in a folder. So instead, I'm just going to help you out and leave you friendly, check your ass, text messages and emails reminding you every day of who the fuck you are, so that you can get your SP and get out your own way and get out of your own head. Because the knowing part of things, I think a lot of you like to lie to yourself. Like totally just being completely transparent and honest. Okay, we'll get into that. Let me read a couple of these. If you've never been with them, does the affirmation SP is the perfect way for work? Yes. You can say he, Doodles. You don't have to actually say anything. If you've never been with them, it doesn't matter. Your subconscious mind knows who you're talking about. Okay, so you can either say SP or you can say his name. You know, George is the perfect boyfriend. George is the perfect boyfriend. Right? You can say that. Your subconscious mind knows who you're referring to. And they also know what the perfect boyfriend is to you as well. So that will still work, okay? But this is where a lot of you will get on with me. Wait, so you say he's obsessed and it works? Hell yeah, it works. If you want that man to be... Now, be careful on you also do need to be careful on what your definition of obsessive is, okay? So if you believe obsession to you, if you assume that obsession means like a full-blown stalker, like you don't have a good assumption of obsession, then don't use that. But who the hell doesn't want someone to be I don't want the world to be obsessed with me, but who in the hell doesn't want their SP to be obsessed with them? Yeah, he's obsessed with me. Oh yeah, because my SP couldn't stop thinking about me. Because when people are obsessed with you, what are they constantly doing? Trying to see you, trying to spend time with you, trying to text you, trying to call you, right? Because they're obsessed with you. What do people do that are obsessed with you? They think about you all day long. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You can say, you can choose whatever version of anybody you want. There's no rules. What if someone says they are just not ready right now? Well, that would imply that you're giving them free will. I don't give a shit what they just said. Ready for what? You're not ready right now? Ready for what? You're in love with me. What are you talking about? You're completely ready to commit to me. Yeah. The only reason they're saying they're not ready right now is because that is what you believe. You are questioning if they want a relationship with you, if they want to be in a relationship. You're questioning that, and therefore they are reflecting that onto you. Yep, even if you don't know her name, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay? So that's what you have to remember. Is there everything that every word that comes out of your SP's mouth, every word that comes out of anybody in your life's mouth is simply a reflection of your thoughts and assumptions about that person. Okay, so if you want to assume that they're not ready to commit to you or they're not sure if they even want a relationship, they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you that. But I don't care what the fuck they just told you. Okay? And neither are you, Felix. Who cares what the hell that person just said? Instead, what you heard was the opposite. They are so ready to commit to me. My God. They cannot get enough. They want to commit right now. She wants to commit to me right now. Period. Period. Reword that conversation in your mind. Whatever you wanted to hear. You guys can revise anything. You need to stop settling for what their words said. Okay? It's kind of like sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's the stupidest saying in the world. Because sticks and stones may break your bones. Yeah, but that shit heals itself. Okay? But words cut deeper than a knife. So that's the dumbest saying ever. But you need to stop caring what they say. What they say doesn't matter. You can revise the conversation. So you can right now hear her say what you wanted them to say, not what they actually said. Okay? You can revise anything. If you got a text today and you didn't like how that text said, you can literally go back and reread that text in your mind to say what you wanted it to say. You know, if you guys have if you have a text thread of you and your SP from before, I would keep those. It's my own opinion. I would delete the shit that I don't want to see, right? Because who the hell wants to go down memory lane of text messages where you're arguing or he's saying things you don't want? I would delete all those messages and I keep all of the loving, amazing messages that they sent me. So therefore, when you want to think about your SP, you're reading. That's right. They can't stand each other. Yeah, they can't stand each other. They argue all day, every day, bitch. Okay? That one's a powerful one. The minute I started affirming they argue all day, every day, man, instantly, like instantly, arguing. And those were only the times I could hear them arguing, okay? But this is why I say don't question shit. Don't be out there questioning things. You guys are checking for movement and checking for things. For what? You should not question anything. Because like I said before, unless you got a spy camera all in his house, like he's on a goddamn reality show, unless you bugged his car, like you had a GPS tracker on his car, you bugged his cell phone, all that stalker shit, unless you did all that with him, how are you going to pre-assume shit? You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So you should not question anything because you're going to look fucking stupid and you're going to feel even stupider when you get back with your SP. Because first of all that's doing is delaying you and your SP being together. Okay? Second thing is you're going to feel super stupid when you get back together with your SP and he confirms everything that you've been affirming the entire time when you just spent the whole fucking time whining like a little bitch. The whole time. Questioning everything, wondering everything, when you all of a sudden get back together and you're having conversations and he's literally confirming everything that you had said in your affirmations when you spent the whole fucking time wavering. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. You know, I always said my affirmations, because you guys should have SP affirmations and regular boss bitch affirmations, okay? So you've got your 3 to 4 affirmations for your SP, but then we want to speed this bitch up, right? So I want everything to be manifesting right and perfect. So I used to always say, I'm a master at manifesting. I'm a master at manifesting. I always get what I want, and it comes to me immediately. Everything always goes my way. Yeah. I would say that over and over and over again as part of my affirmations. I'm a master at manifesting. I always get what I want, and things always go my way. Because I always want to get what I want, and I always want things to go my way. And I'm a master at manifesting, so things come quickly. Okay? We need to watch the words that come out of our mouth, okay? Because so many times you will... I feel so defeated since SP... Who the fuck is this? Vishva. Let's talk, sis. Okay. Your SP proposed to 3P while I was manifesting him, so now I don't know what to do. Banish the bitch from your movie. Banish her. Who gives a fuck? Proposals? People break up proposals all the time. People break proposals all the time, okay? But as long as, this is for everybody that has a 3P in the picture. This is your fucking movie. So you decide who stays and who goes. So the problem when you know about, this is why I don't like the advice a lot of manifestation coaches give people that say, just act like they don't exist. And what fucking real reality does that even make sense? I would love to act like the 3P doesn't exist when I don't know about the bitch. But the second you know about the bitch, how the fuck are you supposed to act like that person don't exist? I get the whole be delusional part, but it's not that easy when it comes to the 3P. I know it's not that easy because you're like, what the fuck? Now I know about her. Now I can't stop thinking about what they're doing and all the things, right? Which is why I said banish her from your movie. So change from the 3P, right? You created the 3P. Okay, and so you can uncreate the 3P. How do you know that your SP is proposed to the 3P? Oh, I know how you know. Because you're checking the fucking social media. Or you're checking her social media. I know. I'm human. I'm human. Okay, but the problem is every time you see things like that, you react. And that's fucking it up, okay? You're reacting every time you see something you don't like. You're viewing the 3P as somehow being better than you in your own fucking house. See, I did that even when I was affirming my the 3P away. I'll refer to her as X3P. Yeah. When I was affirming that bitch, that's what I'll call her. That's what I'm going to call her. When I was affirming that bitch away, that crazy broad. Yeah. When I was affirming her away, I would also tell myself, no one compares to me. No one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. No one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. Right? But I let her, subconsciously, I let her think that she had a little bit of competition. Until I decided I was all fucking done. Yeah. I let her think she had a shot. Until I decided I was fucking done. Because I was wavering. I was questioning if she was still around. What things were doing. Right? What was happening. What was happening. I was questioning that shit. Until I decided, nope, not doing it anymore. Let me tell you what the shit is, and I'm not going to waver from it. Then she went away fully, right? So you can't view that 3P as being better than you, as being competition, as somehow he wants her more than you. If you view things that way, that's going to be true, okay? That's going to be true for you because you're creating this, okay? You're viewing the 3P as he loves her more than me. He's with her now. He cares about her more than me. That's what you're telling yourself. Therefore, that is proving to be true, okay? But hey, married, first of all, even if he was married, divorce is very quickly. Doesn't happen. But a proposal is a bitch, give me my ring back. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Proposal is nothing. What is a proposal? It's dating with a ring on. That's literally it. You're not married yet. So it's literally dating with a ring on. That's all that means. So banish her from the movie. Change your internal conversations about the 3P. What do you want from her? Do you want her to go away? Cool. She's gone away. She doesn't even like that motherfucker anymore. She can't stand my boyfriend. She's gone away. She didn't like him. She wants nothing to do with him. Yeah, they want nothing to do with each other. All they do is fucking argue. He ended the marriage. He's not proposed to her. He took that back. Or she gave him the ring back. She's over it. She broke up with him. She wants something to do with him. That's how you need to describe the situation, and that's going to be what happens. But I also suggest you get the fuck off of his social media, and you get the fuck off of hers. I'm going to suggest that too, because that is going to trigger you. Okay, that's going to trigger you because you're going to see something you don't freaking want to see. That's right. He can't stand any other females. He doesn't even notice another female. He's disgusted by, and you know what? Turn around, bag. No one even likes my SP. Women don't even like my SP. They all think he's gross. Be funny with it. You're supposed to have fun with it because then when you start to see that reflect, it gives you a freaking laugh. It gives you a laugh, and then, it's supposed to be fun. Manifestation is not supposed to be all serious games here, okay? It's like, but don't do things. When it comes to your SPs are very sensitive subjects, okay? So do not, when it comes to an SP, do things that are going to trigger you unless you can let it go. Okay, unless you cannot react. If you're really good at disciplining your mind and not reacting, then cool. But bitch, let's be honest, you ain't like that. Who would be? Who would be? Unless you have a boyfriend like mine who is never on social media. He never posts anything. He's got 3 whole followers and 3 friends, which one's his cousin. Right? There's high school friends. He never posts anything at all. He literally just look at reels. So I can go on his social media because I can see nothing that triggers me. Okay. But don't snoop if you can't discipline your mind. Because all that's doing is triggering you and triggering your thoughts to be what you don't want. And then now we got a whole fucking mess. We got a whole mess. So don't do that. Do not do that. Okay? And do not... Hold on. Melissa, you said a celebrity SP football player who is not in my country right now. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can manifest anybody you want. You can manifest a whole ass celebrity if you want. Doesn't matter. You want David Beckham? Go get him, bitch. Go get him. I just made this shit up. But it doesn't matter. I heard his marriage is on the rocks too. Go get him. You can manifest any fucking body. Like there's no limits to who you can manifest. You could have never met the person before, and you don't even know who you want to manifest. But you just want the perfect boyfriend. You just want the perfect husband. You can just start affirming that I'm literally in a relationship with my perfect boyfriend. He will show up. That perfect boyfriend will show up. You can write down a whole list of qualities that you want from a man, from your SP, and you can be like, I manifest my whole list. You can manifest anything you want. Like, you create the rules. There are no rules to manifesting other than the ones you assume. And that's where you guys have to remember is you are constant. What if you haven't spoken in months? Who gives a shit? I didn't speak to my SP for 8 months. So now we're living together. Who cares? Doesn't matter. The only time any of this shit matters is the only time any of this matters is if you cannot control yourself, okay? If you choose to create an assumption that's not like a thing. Yeah, like here's what you have to assume. You're creating assumptions every day. All the time. A lot of things, you're creating new assumptions. And so it's not like you just have these assumptions that are just there and there's no new assumptions. No, everything, if you tell yourself enough, creates a new assumption. We don't want that. If you're going to tell yourself something enough to create a new assumption, then you should be creating only the new assumptions of what the fuck you want. But why the hell would you want to continue to create an assumption that you don't want? Okay, because if you tell yourself something enough, you're creating a whole new assumption. So if you're like, every time he doesn't text you, or every day that goes by, you're like, he doesn't want me. That's a whole new assumption you're creating. He doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want to commit. He said that. He doesn't want to commit. And you keep replaying that shit over and over and over again. You're creating a whole nother fucking assumption. Why would you want that? No. So if you're going to spend time obsessing in a thought, it should be obsessing in the thought that you fucking want. Not in the thought that you don't want. Because how's that panning out? It ain't panning out very fucking well, is it? No, it is not. So, because remember, everything in your life is a manifestation. Okay, everything, you're constantly manifesting. Would you suggest this if it's been no months of no contact? Okay, I'm going to guess that you didn't mean no months of no contact. It's been several months of no contact. Yes, I was not in contact with my SP for 8 months. I've helped people manifest their SPs back then and talked to them for years. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay, does not matter. Everything is an assumption. Okay, so you have these set assumptions, but you're constantly adding new assumptions because you're telling yourself the same shit over and over and over again. And now that's creating an assumption. Just like you're allowing all of these bitches on TikTok to fuck with your assumptions, okay? To create new assumptions too, okay? That's what you don't understand, is the more you listen to people that may not resonate with you, but you still listen to them anyway, or you're watching their shit, they're creating assumptions in you. Okay, here's the thing. That's like me coming on here and telling you over and over and over again that you cannot manifest without a coach. that you cannot manifest on your own. You need to have a coach that manifests with you, or you just can't do it. You're not going to get your SP back. Do you know why I would create that assumption in you? Because I'm trying to sell you my shit. Okay? And most coaches, that is their job, is to create an assumption. Everybody online, it's their job to create some kind of stupid ass assumption in you so that you buy their shit. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Okay, I'm like, if you want to work one-on-one with me and you want me to help you get your shit, go sign up for my coaching. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, you can't do it on your own. Like, you can't do it on your own. You need help. You need a coach. You need meditations, or you won't be able to manifest your SP back. Right? You need my advice. I would never do that, because that is creating an assumption in you that you can't do this and you need to buy this thing in order for you to get what you want. That's bullshit. But there's a lot of people out here doing exactly that. Don't buy into that shit, because their entire job is, like, let's say you're an entrepreneur. And you guys love to watch entrepreneur videos about how to make more money, right? How to do all that stuff. And you'll come across somebody that's like, you need to edit your videos. Like, you need to have heavily edited videos so that they go viral. Well, do you know who's teaching you that shit? People selling you a video editing service. Okay? How to grow your you need to have, large groups of people on, large communities of people on Facebook, and I'll teach you how to do that. And that's how you're going to grow your business. That's because that's what they're fucking selling you. Okay? You guys need to understand that. And so everybody is creating you're constantly getting new assumptions created. So I teach you to make sure of what you're choosing to assume. You should make sure that whatever you're going to choose to assume is your assumption. It's because that is something that you are choosing to assume, not someone else repeatedly telling you the same bullshit over and over again. So they create, thanks, MKD. And so that they create this stupid assumption that you need a codependent relationship with somebody. That's bullshit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. People don't book a session with me because they're like, I'm so fucked. Like, and you told me that I need to coach with you. No, never. I would never say that, right? But they need guidance. They need motivation. They need to find out where they're going wrong, okay? Because they have tried to manifest their SP back for a long time now, and it's not going anywhere. That's why they book a session, because they want to know, where am I going wrong? How can I speed this bitch up? And how can I get my shit? That's all that is, okay? And so understand that. Understand that. Don't ever listen to anybody on here that's going to take your power away. That's going to tell you you can't do some shit. No, that's not true, because it's all you. It ain't them. The psychic readers are not real, guys. They're not real. I mean, if that's the case, then we're all psychic, aren't we? Yes, we are all psychic, because we all control our future. So it ain't some random bitch that was just blessed with the ability to be a psychic and we're all just fucked. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. So yes, absolutely. The minute this is why I like robotic affirming, because you don't have to feel shit. You don't have to believe it to be true. You just have to say it enough. Okay, you just have to say it enough, and then it will become an assumption. And you'll know when it's an assumption, because when you say it, it'll just feel like, duh. Like, like natural to you. Like, well, duh. Yeah, of course. It's like an expectation. That's when it becomes an assumption. That's when it shows up. Because this is why when you guys cry to me in my inbox and you're like, I've been manifesting my SP back for 8 months. I was like, no, you haven't. No, you fucking haven't. I can guarantee you that, because you would have already had it back. Okay? Exactly. It's exactly right. Okay. This is why I say, for all of you who believe in a higher power, which is like most people, like, let's be honest, what the fuck explains all of this, right? Let's be honest. So you guys believe in a higher power. So you believe there's something bigger than you. Okay. So this is where I say, I'm not asking you to do anything different than what you're already doing now. Okay. When you believe in a higher power, and you pray, why do you pray? Because you believe what? That your prayers will be answered, right? No, you haven't. Nadine, shut the fuck up. You have not been manifesting your SP back for 3 years. You've been trying a bunch of shit. Okay, you've been trying a bunch of shit, but you ain't been manifesting it back for 3 years, and I'll explain that, okay? So you believe in a higher power, and you pray every night for what you want, right? You don't pray that somebody's going to leave you and dump you and please God make me broke, do you? No, you don't. You pray for what you want, but why do you pray? You pray because you believe that your prayer is going to be answered, right? So when you pray and you believe that your prayer is going to be answered, what do you have? Faith, right? Faith. Okay. So that is no different in your own reality. It's no different. You're all gods of your own reality. Okay. This is why things are how they are. So all I'm asking you to do is the same thing, because if you believe in a higher power, then you also believe that you're here for a purpose. You also believe that you're here for a purpose. And I don't think that in any religion in the world, your God is an evil person. Is he? I don't think there's a single religion in the entire world that believes God is an evil person or their higher power is an evil person. No. So then why would you believe that God would put you down here on this earth? Your higher power would put you on this earth so that you can fucking struggle, so that you can be broke, so that you can have heartbreak and live a lonely, miserable life? And be on the fucking struggle bus and just have negative thoughts after negative thoughts after negative thoughts after negative thoughts, and you could just beat yourself up all day long and just, why would your higher power do that to you? They wouldn't. So all they're doing is they gave each person free will to make their own decisions in their own realities. Okay? Because no one has free will in your reality but you. So so then you should also believe that you have the ability to change that your higher power wants you to be in love, wants you to be happy, wants you to live a fulfilled life, wants you to have everything you thought, everything. Oh, girl, I just thought, don't even get me started on that bullshit, but we'll talk about it. Okay. He wants all this for you. You just have to get it started. Okay, you just have to get it started. The universe is not testing you. That's so much bullshit in the manifestation community. The universe is not testing you. You are not attracting shit. You're not doing none of that. Okay, tarot card readings are, and I have a client who does tarot card readings. They're bullshit. Sorry, they're bullshit. They're doing nothing but, it depends on let me back up. They're bullshit in my opinion, but it depends on it depends on your assumption of tarot cards. Okay. So I think they're crap. I think the whole thing is bullshit. And, cause what the fuck is a card going to say? Okay. Cause here's what you have to understand. Here's how you have to understand. It's a deck of fucking cards. Okay. It's no different than a player's deck of cards for fucking poker. Okay. It's not like there's 50 million tarot cards and everyone gets a different tarot card, right? No, I know, because I have some. I thought it would be fun when I bought into the law of attraction shit, okay? It's a deck of fucking cards. So as they're doing a tarot card reading for you, the next person comes up, they're doing a tarot card reading for you, and they're literally shuffling the cards and they're doing this, and then whatever fucking card drops out, they're like, that's your card. Seriously? Seriously, there's this thing called the law of gravity, okay? I'm just trying to break it down to you. There's this thing called the law of gravity. So if you shake something enough, some shit's gonna fall down. And I'm sorry. And how are you going to put your faith into a card that fell out of a fucking deck that someone was shaking? Do you see how absolutely ridiculous that sounds? So because I've seen it. Trust me, I bought into it. I would go on YouTube too, and I would do let me do a pick a card reading. Pick a card. And I pick the card. All you're doing is pre-assuming things, okay? She says one thing and you're like, that's my SP. She just referred to my SP. Right? But you'll notice oftentimes they'll use very generalized advice, very generic advice. And what they do, especially if you're on a call like this and they're tarot card reading with you on the screen, all they're reading is your facial expressions. and they're listening to the words coming out of your mouth. They're language readers. I do the same thing. It's called NLP. That's all they're doing. I would never, like, I always found terror. Yeah, they give me anxiety too, even if everything is in my favor. Yeah, I mean, like, for what? Because what happens is now you did the tarot card reading, okay? And either they tell you what you want to hear, which oftentimes I would assume they would, because why the fuck would you get another session if they just told you all the shit you didn't want to hear, right? They just told me my life sucks and ain't going nowhere. Let me get another one. Let me buy another tarot card reading, right? So at some point, they're going to tell you what you want to hear. But now you're going around living your life based on what the fuck a tarot card reader said. Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? How the hell does that person know? How the hell does that person know? Yeah, they're just, it's bullshit, guys, okay? Again, this is somebody that's trying to take away your power and being like, oh, no. You cannot manifest shit on your own. You need my card reading, and I will tell you what your shit is. Through the deck of magical cards that I literally just lit up some sage or an incense. Oh, the incense one, that fucking kills me. When they do the incense one and they light up an incense and they're like this around the card. Like, are you fucking serious right now? I won't say her name, but there's a girl. She's on TikTok too and YouTube, and she's beautiful. Hopefully she's not on this right now. She's beautiful. But I think she's full of shit. She is full of shit. She'll literally, like, on YouTube at least, she'll change the date every day where it's the same fucking video. And I think she forgets that YouTube tells people when the fuck you posted the video. Okay? But she'll be like, oh, thanks, Ingrid. She'll literally be like, if you see this video on February 3rd, massive money is coming to you today. But then if you save that video, the next day it's like, if you see this video on February 4th, and I'm just like, what people will not do for fucking views, okay? What people will do for views. That shit, I know, that shit is hilarious to me. Like, but then what's even stupider is that they know how much people are how much people want what they want, right? And so they capitalize on that shit because you see it in the comments. They're like, oh my God, I claim this. I'm like, yeah, well, I want to come back the next day and just post and be like, so how'd that work out for you? Boatloads of money? Did it show up today? Like, she claimed it would. No, it fucking didn't, did it? That's fucking stupid. That is stupid, okay? Like, you know, and they'll just be like, I claim this. I see that so many times, and I'm like, you can claim shit all day long, okay? I'll tell you to do that on my video too, where I'll be like, you know what, drop 100, like, let's get the shit. But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, comment, claim, and then go about your life. That shit is stupid. No, if you're gonna claim it, do it. Okay, do it. You're not gonna listen to some video of some bitch on there saying, money's coming to you today because I said so. Have a good day. And then you're going to be like, oh, she said so. Money's coming. It's on its way. It's coming right now. No, you have to step into the assumption that that is true. But tomorrow, don't worry. Tomorrow she's got a whole nother video for your ass. Don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you were to go to 2 tarot card readers with your same shit, you're going to get 2 totally different readings. Why? If it's just in the tarot cards, if they're right, that shit is stupid. If you see these signs, yes, this reading is for you. Yes, all that bullshit. It kills me every time, guys. And what's so sad to me is when you read the thousands of fucking comments. The only reason I know this because I am a business coach, guys, okay? Like, they do all this for a reason, okay? Claim this, save this video, watch it for the next 31 days, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that bullshit. They do that because they need their watch hours to go up. So they want you to watch their video every day because that tells the algorithm of social media, if you choose to assume there is one, that's all an assumption too. It tells the algorithm that this video is popular because they keep watching it over and over and over again. The only video I would ever suggest of mine that you ever watch repeatedly, unless you want to just help me out with the watch hours, but you could just move the shit and just play all my videos. It's cool. But the only ones I would suggest you watch over and over again would literally be sleep meditations, right? Hypnosis audios, because those ones you listen to repeatedly, but not some stupid little technique. Why do you gotta listen to the technique for? Like shit, I've watched so many Law of Attraction, I could just repeat the shit. I don't even need to watch the video anymore. But they want their watch hours to go up because that's how they make their money, off of the watch hours, okay? They need you to claim it in the comments because that helps push their videos out to a wider audience, because social media loves to reward videos with massive engagement on it, because that tells them that it's popular. All this shit they're telling you to do is for themselves. It has nothing to do with you. In fact, let me tell you what else they're not going to tell you. And I don't want to hurt your feelings if you're following any of these people, but they don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They don't. Go ahead. Go find somebody that has millions of, or that has a buttload of subscribers or followers. Go ahead. Message them. See if they message you back. Hell, comment on their YouTube video after a day. See if they comment back. They don't. Okay, I teach this to business clients, guys, where I literally am like, don't trip. Go to your competitors' YouTube videos, because the one thing I guarantee you they do is they only comment, they only reply to comments an hour after they've posted the video. Now they've moved the fuck on because they don't care about nobody. And so go in and answer all those questions that people left comments about that they didn't even have the time to even respond, because they don't give a fuck. All they care is that you're making money. As that they're making money off of your vulnerability. And so you know what? To all of them, and if that is you watching my live, go fuck yourself. Yeah. If you want to accuse me of bullying, yeah, how about that? Go fuck yourself. Because how dare you take advantage of people? And how dare you prey on people's vulnerability? Thanks, bad business. How dare you take away people and blame and prey on people's vulnerability for them to want to make a change? You know what I'm saying? Totally you know what? The fact that I only attract the baddest people in the world, which I think is hilarious if that's in your name. I literally am like, everyone on my channel is a bad bitch. Yeah, bad business. I know you're not one of them because you wouldn't be on here. I only attract dope ass fucking people. Honestly, I'm dead ass serious about that. I met you guys yesterday on my masterclass. If you guys did not join my masterclass, you can still get the VIP upgrade. It's in my bio. You want coaching on business success, money, SP, whatever the fuck you want, health, anything, nothing is off limits. Also, you can click the link in the bio. I do not charge you an arm and a fucking leg like most of these other hoes out here, and won't even have the audacity to give you their time. I think that is stupid. I mean, for all you know, when you're buying email coaching, and if you follow any people on, and some people, I love their YouTube videos. I think it's just bullshit they do email coaching. Because for all you fucking know, ChatGPT is who you're talking to. Just saying. Just saying. They're taking your form and they can pop that bitch into ChatGPT and let ChatGPT do the work and then edit. Do a soft edit. Okay. But they're charging $400 or $500 for that shit. Like 4 emails? Like I almost threw up when I saw that. I was like, email coaching, that's a pretty good idea. But then I'm like, no, because one, you don't even know if you're talking to that person, you know? And when you're watching that person's videos, I want you as my coach. I don't want one of your other fucking coaches. I don't even know who they are, okay? Because I want your information. I'm following you, not the other coaches. Like, you know, so you see what I'm saying? So I think that's a bit ridiculous, in my humble opinion. And some of these people I follow, I like their video contents. I think they're great. I agree with a lot of what they're saying. I just think the way that they're selling coaching is bullshit. And I think the fact that other people are selling you a $2,000 get your SP fucking course is also stupid as fuck too. It's also stupid too. Because that's, and don't buy a course. Do not buy a course. Do not. And I'm going to tell you why. You're not going to buy a course because have you ever watched a YouTube video that is all like done for, ooh, I have to go, I got a coaching call coming up. Have you ever watched a do-it-yourself video on YouTube where they literally show you how to do something and you're like, okay, sick, I got this. And you watch it step by fucking step and you do it to the T and the shit still don't work? Or you watch a recipe video and you do it to the letter of the law and that shit still doesn't look how it's supposed to look or taste how they claim it tasted. You know what I mean? So, given that notion, and stop watching these recipe videos. Oh, you know what? Just stop doing that. But of course, you do not buy an SP course because there's a whole lot of them out there selling courses. The problem is you don't know if you're doing it right. Okay? You don't know if you're doing it right, and you can't ask questions. You can't ask questions because all you got is a fucking course. Like, that shit is stupid as fuck to me. Because it's like, I could tell you all day long to affirm and how to write your affirmations, and you bitches still be writing them wrong. So that's what I'm here for. That's why I always tell you guys, my DMs are open to you. Okay, I've helped hundreds of business owners, entrepreneurs, scale their business. I'm fucking good at it. Okay, and I do law of assumption, but I also teach you traffic strategies. Okay, because I'm good at it. I took somebody from nothing, startup, to $100,000 in 57 days. So, just giving him one strategy, but the difference is an attitude, okay? The difference in anything that's successful, whether it's business, whether it is you want to be rich, whether you want to have your SP be madly in love with you, there's only one thing that you have to do, and that is believe it is yours already. That is it. If you want a 7-figure business, you must believe and step into the assumption now that you're successful, that you have a successful business, that you're making a shit ton of money. You must identify as that person now. And then you will have what that person has. Okay. Same with your SP. You must identify right now that my SP is in love with me. We are in a relationship, or we're getting back together. One of those, you must step into that assumption, and you do that through robotic affirming, because once that assumption is created, it shows up, because all manifestation is instant, which I have to push my coaching call back. Anyway, which leads me to believe that one person on here, I hope you're still on here, that said you've been manifesting your SP back for 3 years. No, the hell you haven't. No, you haven't, because manifestation is instant, okay? If you could hold the state of the wish fulfilled, right? Hold the state of having what you want as if it's already yours. And no, state is not a feeling, okay? It is not a feeling. It is just stepping into the assumption that it is mine. I have it. I have this now, okay? So if you can hold that, oh, it's Nadine. There we go. If you could hold that state for 3 fucking days, you would have it. You would have it. Okay. No, AI world, I am not about to have you sit here and affirm your life away for a fucking text message. No, you're not going to do that. I got your back. Somebody just did this on the call today. 5 seconds after she said he hasn't texted me, I'm going crazy. I was like, what are you talking about? He's texting you right now. Boom. 5 seconds after she said that, she goes, oh my God, he just texted me. 5 seconds later, okay? Somebody went weeks with no contact and got a message today. All you have to do is this. Listen up, buttercups. If you want a text or you want them to come see you, get your fucking phone out. Pull their picture up. Zoom in so you can see their fucking eyes. They are looking at you. And you're going to give your command. You're going to tell them what to do. Thanks, bad business. I appreciate all the roses. I love that. You're going to tell their ass what to fucking do. Do you understand? So you're going to take their phone out, zoom it out. You want to look at dead in their face. And you're going to be like, you're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. You are texting me right now. You're going to say that for about a minute. Do not ask how long you do this shit for. None of you guys should be asking that, because the fact is, you should all assume that you should all expect it to happen now. So I'm never going to sit there and be like, you should do this for the next 30 days. Because that's creating an assumption in you that this isn't going to happen for 30 days. Nope. We're not doing that. We are doing that. Okay? Okay, we're not doing that. Do you understand? So, no, I will never tell you, do this X amount for this amount of days. The only time I'll tell you to do it for is 3 days. Because I will never create that assumption in you that it's going to take a whole long ass fucking time. Timing is entirely up to you. So if you would look at his picture or look at their picture and you would tell them what to do, this works on clients too. This works on clients too. This works on employers too. Okay? Tell them what to do. I've had clients completely change clients' minds from no to yes. Okay? So that literally all you do is pull it up and say, you're texting me right now. You're texting me right now. Oh, I'm going to guess you're, Kaline, we're just going to skip to the end of your name. I'm going to guess you're fucking new here. I'm going to guess you're new here, bitch, because you're not going to try shit. We don't try here. We do. And we get whatever we want. And we get it when we want it. So we don't try shit. And you're not trying this. You're going to do it. And you're going to know and expect them to do exactly what you say when you say it. Okay, so you're going to tell him what to do. You're going to tell for a minute. That's it. Then move the fuck. I'm telling you, 29-year-olds, not the fucking vibe, bitches. I'm telling you. Now if you're not 29, okay? You're going to tell him what to do. You're texting me right now. You are texting me right now. You are texting me right now. Then you're done. And expect a text. That's all you have to do. Expect a text. Don't be over here like 5 minutes later like he hasn't texted me yet. He hasn't texted me yet. Oh my God, he hasn't texted me. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. No. You're going to do it. This works very fucking fast. It's pinned in my comments, okay? Or my videos. Go to my profile. It's in the top. It's got like 30-something thousand views. Watch that shit. Read the comments. That shit works real fucking fast if you expect it to happen. You need to expect it to happen, okay? You need to sit there and give your fucking command, go about the cabin and know he's texting you right fucking now, bitch. I had like 3 or 4 people on my live. The one that, was before this one, before we got kicked out, okay? I had like 3 or 4 people be like, holy shit, I just got a text right now. He literally just texted me from no contact. I just got a text. Yeah, of course you fucking did. What? You need to expect all that shit. I did. You're calling me. He texted. I ignored and said, I told you to call. And he did. Boom. Do you see this? I don't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up, okay? You can't make this shit up. You're in control. So what do you want to be in control about? Either way, you're going to be right. What do you want to be right about? You want to be right about all the shit in your life, or you want to be right about the things that you want? Okay? It depends on what you have me doing. What the fuck do you want me to have you do? What do you want me to have you do bad business? Let's get it. What do you want me to have you do? How do I get into a business that would make money from home? So if you have an idea of what business you want to start, you can do that. Or you can affirm, you guys can literally affirm whatever you want. So I think somebody earlier said they want to be famous. Okay? You have to first believe that you are going to be famous, okay? So it's like, tell yourself that, like, I just said them, like, it depends on what kind of famous you want. So if you want to be an influencer, then you can literally be like, all my videos are going viral. Everybody fucking loves me. Everybody hangs on my every words. I have millions of followers. I have millions of subscribers. I get paid to exist. I get paid to be me. Over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, if you don't know what you want to do, but you want to make money from home, perfect. So start affirming what you want to make. Like, what do you want to make? I make $1,000 a day. 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 Whatever has to happen for that to become true will happen when that becomes an assumption. So you'll get some kind of business idea. Perfect. Take aligned action. While you're affirming, I make $1,000 a day. 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 Okay, so I was affirming certain things for my business, right? And I got a buttload of people that were like, all of a sudden people started messaging me like, hey, do you offer one-on-one coaching? Nope, I didn't. But I was like, I do now, bitch. And so I literally threw together an order form and was just like, here, go check it out, right? And people started buying my coaching programs. But what was funny was this, is I looked back at my notepad, because I was telling my business clients this. I said, on my money-making tasks, I write things down because I'm old school like that. And I wrote down on the very top, one-on-one coaching, because that was something I was considering doing, but I hadn't done shit for it yet. But it didn't matter, because I was affirming for my income. I was affirming for everything else. And so because of that, that happened. All of a sudden, somebody started asking for coaching, which I thought was funny because I had written that down, but I hadn't done nothing for it, right? Because I put it out there. And I was affirming for income, and whatever has to happen for that to be true is going to happen. So you guys don't ever have to worry about the how. You blocked your... See, here's the thing. I wouldn't have blocked my SP because, again, I'm petty as fuck, okay? I wouldn't have blocked my SP. Instead, I would have left it I would have left my profile public, and I would have given him something to watch. I told you guys this a million times. I don't hide shit from you. I told you guys this a million times, where I literally would get up, get dressed up, like I was going out for some cocktails or on a date. And I'd get dressed up, take a couple pictures, put them on Instagram, or because Instagram, I don't do Instagram mainly for business, okay? It's mainly just me being nosy in other people's fucking life and posting what I eat for dinner, okay? To my stories. But literally, I would do that, post it where I knew they were watching, or I knew he'd see it. And then I'd take off all my clothes, put on my fucking pajamas, put my hair up, and go lay on the couch watching Netflix. Yeah, let them wonder what the fuck I'm doing tonight. I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing shit. Just sitting at home. Just sitting at home. I'm serious. You think I'm joking? That's literally what I was doing. Give him something to work on. On top of that, if you want him to beg to be with you, here's what you need to do. Unblock his ass. Okay, unblock him. And start affirming this. Start affirming something like, man, he is so obsessed with me. He cannot stop looking at my Instagram. Like, he looks at all my shit on Instagram. He is literally so fucking obsessed with me. He is begging to take me back. He is begging for me to take him back. He is begging for me to take him back. Yeah, he is so obsessed with me. He is begging for me to take him back. He'll do anything to be with me. That's what I would affirm. But unblock him because he needs to stalk your ass. You know, because that's what obsessive people do. Okay, give him something to look at. You don't need to look at his ass. Yeah, that's it. I'm so late on this call. I have to message her. Jesus. Okay, let's see here. Can you talk about manifesting on a time crunch? Yeah, manifesting instantly is important. You can do anything right now, right? So if you want to manifest on a time crunch, you are going to have to obsess over what you're manifesting. Okay, so if you want to manifest, like, let's say your bills are due tomorrow. You need $1,000 now. Okay, I have $1,000 right now. I have $1,000 right now. It literally came to me out of nowhere. I have $1,000 right now. It came to me out of nowhere. You literally have to obsess over it, okay, in a healthy way, and not waver. You cannot waver. You cannot waver in your thoughts at all. You must persist, okay, because literally all of you have the ability to manifest instantly. All manifestations are instant, okay? You have the ability to manifest right now, instantly. All you have to do is step into that assumption, okay? And the way you do that is by not wavering. So if you're trying to manifest money on a time crunch, that's usually what people are trying to manifest on a time crunch. Or an SP. You can have your SP today. The minute you stop fucking wavering, okay? You literally have to stop wavering and be like, okay, I need something by tomorrow. So I'm going to obsess over it. I am going to saturate my mind all fucking day until it shows up what I want. I'm not going to waver at all. I literally cannot waver. I'm not going to check my bank account. I'm not checking his social media. I ain't checking shit. I'm not wavering for nothing. I am not going to waver in a goddamn thought of mine at all, because wavering means it's not here yet. That is uncertainty, which stalls your manifestation. So if you want to manifest right now, you must saturate your mind, completely distract your thoughts, and not at all think against what you want. You can only focus on what you want. And that is it. You cannot be checking shit. You cannot be wondering, questioning, is it going to come? Is this crazy? Is it like really going to happen? Is this possible? You can't do that. Okay, if you do that, that's going to delay your manifestation. And who the fuck? I think everyone should want to manifest on a time crunch, to be quite fucking frank. Who the hell wants anything to take a long ass fucking time? I certainly fucking don't. I'm not going to sit here. You think I want to sit here and manifest my SP back for the rest of my life? No. I'm not about to sit here and manifest shit back for 3 fucking years. You got me fucked up. Okay? That's like I was on a call with a coaching client this morning, and she was like, oh no, I'm telling myself that it's happening this year. And I was like, this year? I was like, bitch, it's fucking February. Who the fuck? I said, you want to manifest your SP back by December? She's like, oh no. I said, okay then. You better fucking get on it, bitch. You're manifesting him right now. I don't know what this year fucking implies. No, you're moving right now. Okay, that's what you need to do. And you guys need to realize that is that you guys should all be impatient. You should be impatient with your shit and set the intention to manifest every fucking thing on a time crunch. Like every fucking thing on a time crunch. Like I've got 3 days to get my fucking SP back, bitch. Game on. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm going to discipline my mind. I'm going to obsess over it. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to waver. I'm not going to do shit. He's mine. And you know what? You probably get him back a whole lot faster than you guys over here focusing on the fucking time. If you want to focus on the time, you should be focusing on the time as if it's here now, like as the time is of the essence. Not, it's not here yet. It's not here yet. Where is it at? It's not here yet. You should not be focusing on that fucking time. Instead, the only time you should be focused on is it's on its way. It's coming right the fuck now. You got me screwed up. It's coming right now. That's what you should be affirming. And that's it. That's all you should be awaiting. That's all you should be affirming for. Hey, I take a long ass time in bed, but promise. Oh, whoa, bad business. You're getting a little out of, I don't know who this is, but you got to keep it PG in here, okay? Okay? You got to keep it way PG in here. Unless you're fucking me, of course. I didn't mean, oh, that sounded awful. Unless you're me, of course, because this is my platform. Okay, so I'll say whatever I want to say, and if people can't get on board with it, that's fine. But what we're going to do is keep it PG in here, because a lot of people are trying to manifest and they're serious about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be doing, okay? Because I'm the only one that can check people, okay? I'm the only one that gets to check people and get out of line on my platform. But I have a feeling I know who the fuck you are. This is not the place. Okay? But if you want to keep sending me flowers and shit, go for it. Okay, but just saying around here, yeah, you guys got, see, those are my people. You guys are my people. You guys understood what I meant when I fucked up the wordplay on that one, okay? But anyway, so that's what I want for you. Seriously, guys, I have been on here, what are we on, 4 fucking hours now? Oh, gee. Have you, okay, bad business, I was liking you and your style, but your posts, your comments are like confusing the crap out of me. I've been locked on a few times. I am the one, but if you get nervous, I get it. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I'm going to continue. Can you not distract my groups, please? Because I'm over here trying to help people, okay? Like I'm trying to actually help people, okay? So you're distracting my viewers, okay? And I certainly don't need that, okay? So we're gonna get right back on track here. Thank you for all the loving roses. Okay, we're gonna get back on track here, guys, okay? So how do you effectively saturate to the point where it's undeniable? You want to keep telling yourself this. Ingrid, go ahead, click the link in my bio, chica. Click the link in my bio. We'll work on whatever you need, okay? But you need to saturate your mind, okay? You need to distract. It's what I teach, thought distraction, okay? You need to distract your mind as much as humanly possible, okay? So you don't need to obsess over something. Thanks, Mary. You don't need to obsess over something to the point where it's unhealthy, right? But what you do need to, thank you. You're awesome too, I must say. But you need to saturate your mind, and the only way you can do that is by distracting your thoughts, because you're processing 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, right? So if you can't distract your thoughts and you just keep going and going and going down this rabbit hole of everything you don't fucking want, then the problem is it's this vicious cycle. So instead, if you distract your thoughts all day long as much as possible, then you can only focus on what you want. You don't have time to let other shit in, okay? So like, if you're affirming all day long for what it is that you want and, you know, going on story mode and just only focusing your thoughts on what you want, you don't have time for all that negative shit to come in, okay? The only reason you have time for that negative shit to come in is because you guys are focused on, or you're not filling the dead airspace. You're not filling the dead airspace. So while you're working, that's fine. Like, you know, I'm on here talking to you, okay? And as you can see, if I want to read a comment or if I have to think, right, you cannot talk and think at the same time. Okay, those two don't go together. So basically what you do is when you're actively working, you're thinking about the job, right? That's not a problem. Okay, but it's the times when you're on a break at work or you're on lunch, you know, you're waking up and you have shower thoughts, right? You're driving in the car, you're taking a walk, you're cooking fucking dinner, you're watching Netflix, like all that shit. Okay, when you're doing all of that stuff, that is when your mind free roams. And that is when your mind is usually just free to walk about the cabin in your own fucking head and is all thinking about the shit you don't want. So those times are when you fill the dead airspace. Okay, when you focus your intentions and you focus your thoughts on all this stuff. So it's like, podcasts are great for people who fucking run podcasts. But I think as a manifester, if you were to ask me, okay, you have an hour in your day to listen to something, or like at work. I have a friend that listens to podcasts while they're at work, okay? So you have 8 hours a day while you're working to listen to some shit. Why on earth would I want to listen to a fucking podcast that is not going to better my life in any sense? Yeah, it may entertain your ass, but it isn't going to better your life in any sense of that fucking word. Why would I want to do that when I could spend the same amount of effort and listen to my affirmations play on a repeat all damn day in my head? Right? Like, because I had a client that I talked to yesterday that literally, that's what he did. Because he takes his shit serious. Okay, and he literally put a bunch of affirmations on and he recorded it. And he listens to it 8 hours a day while he's at work. What else is he going to listen to? A podcast that's not going to better your fucking life and get you shit, but it's going to make that money? Or would you rather listen to your affirmations and get you shit? Because if they're repeating in your ears all day long, and then he'll listen to them when he goes to bed all night long, right? I give you guys a sleep meditation to listen to. You should play that shit on repeat all night long. And no, I did not put it on the tube of you. I thought about it to get watch hours at, but I did not do that, because how dare you be listening, unless you have premium like I do, how dare you listen to a sleep meditation on YouTube to have that shit yelling in your ear about progressive insurance? You know what I'm saying? Wakes your ass up because the commercial comes on. But I would do that, and I would listen to it. Like, literally put your affirmations on a thing and fucking put the earbuds in and listen to that shit while you're at work all day long. Do you know how many, if you did, and I would put all my affirmations on there, like, fuck that. I'm limitless. So let me put my SP affirmations on there. Then I'm going to move over to money affirmations, right? Then I'm going to do, you know, my dream life affirmations. Like, everything in my life is perfect affirmations. Like, my SP is the easiest for me to manifest. All of these affirmations, I'm going to do them all. Let me make a long little thing and let them play in my ear. For 8 hours a day, do you know how much repetition you're getting in your ears? Because you're literally distracted while you're working, but it's still going into your subconscious mind. And like, that could be for fucking ever. Like, you could literally listen to your affirmations thousands of times during the day. And then outside of that, you say them to yourself in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, that would be awesome. I think that if I never thought about doing that until I told you guys to fucking do that. And I was like, damn, that's a good ass idea. That's a good ass idea. Because it's like, how can I double down my affirming time, right? How can I double down my affirming time if I have to work full time? So by doing that and playing them in my mind, like, that's fantastic to me. Like, then now you've just tripled your affirming time. Like, your shit's going to speed way up because you're distracting yourself. And while your conscious mind is distracted, while you're working, your subconscious mind is still there. And that's where the magic happens. That's where hypnosis is beneficial for a lot of people. Well, for every fucking body. That's where hypnosis comes in. That's where sleep meditations come in. Is like, some people just listen to calming music for fucking what? For what? If I'm going to listen to an 8-hour sleep meditation, I'm going to listen to something that's going to change my life, not fucking some soothing waves floating by. You know? Like, but you should want to double down. You should want to say, how much can I get this? You know, how long could I go? Or how can I maximize the time? Hypnosis and guided meditations are very are very helpful because they put you in a relaxed state. Hypnosis is just a hyper relaxed state. They don't knock your ass out. You know, it's a hyper relaxed state. If you fall asleep, it doesn't matter. But they're putting suggestions in you that are designed to get you what you want. So therefore you never have to worry about it. I never did. Sleeping waves make me have to pee. Now I gotta pee, goddammit. Yeah, affirmations while you swim. Is music a good way to affirm it as well? It depends on what you're referring to for music. I don't like to create any assumptions that are not going to serve me a purpose, okay? So I wouldn't assume that music, no. If you're referring to subliminals, I would not. Only because unless you really know the subliminal maker, I would not, because you can't hear the suggestions they're giving you. And I don't give a shit if they give you the Word doc that shows affirmations on there. So fucking what? You still can't hear them, so you don't even know if those are right if they're telling the truth. Okay, I wouldn't do that unless it's a super trusted source. Because if it's not a super trusted source, then they could be fucking you up, because unfortunately there's some bad people out there in this world. So I wouldn't do that. Okay, same with rampages. Well, I'm going to start creating rampage videos, okay? I like listening to them just because they kind of like, I would listen to them under the notion that it's entertainment, and you listen to rampage videos to motivate you. Okay, if that makes sense. I like use them to pump you up, to be like, yeah, bitch, that's right. Like, yeah, I got this shit. That's why you should be listening to rampage videos. But don't listen to a rampage video, because I know a couple of them out there. Don't listen to a rampage video where they're going to be like, I'll manifest him for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking do that, okay? Because that shit's stupid. Okay, that shit is stupid. Because again, that's giving your power away and being like, I can't rampage for my SP, so let me have someone else rampage for my SP too. Like, that's weird. Okay, so I really wouldn't do that, but use it to like pump you up. Because I used to listen to rampage videos, because one of them, one person I would listen to, her fucking rampages would crack me up. Like, I thought they were hilarious. And so I would listen to them and I would laugh the whole fucking time. But that's why I would listen to them. Instead of listening to rampage videos as a technique for you, no. Since you are the technique, I would rampage my own shit. Yeah, I would rampage myself. So write a whole ass rampage about everything about your SP and everything else under the sun, and then rampage the shit out of that yourself. That, I believe, is highly more effective than listening to somebody be like, let me rampage for your SP. Huh? What? Like, when I rampage on here, it's just a bitch at all you, because to get you out of your own fucking way. That's it. But I'm not over here like, let me rampage my way to your SP. I can manifest your SP for you, sure. It's not that difficult. You can manifest for anybody by changing the story, okay? Like, that's not that difficult, you know? But, exactly. Like, again, that's giving your power away, okay? We don't want to do that. So that's where I said sleep hypnosis and guided meditations are the only thing I would listen to other than your affirmations, okay? Because those two are not giving your power away. Okay, I'm working on it, bitch. I'm working on it for you guys. Okay, I do intend at every one of my lives that you guys get your SPs. Period. Okay, I manifested a text fucking for somebody right here. 5 seconds, she got a text. When I literally reworded what she said in the fucking comments, which is why whoever the hell decided they wanted to violate me on here for harassment and bullying needs to get a fucking grip, because all I'm doing is trying to tell you what the fuck you're doing wrong so that you can fix it. I don't think that's bullying and harassing. I can't harass people on my own fucking live. That sounds stupid as fuck. Because you're on my live, I'm not on yours. So how am I harassing you? You know what I mean? Like, you just click out. End of harassment. And bullying, no, it's called fucking checking. It's called like, let's act like a goddamn adult. It's called checking. Bullying you, yes, I'm bullying you to go get your man or woman. My bad. How dare I? Okay, you're calling me right now. Claim that you're calling me right now. I like that. You're calling me right now method. If you go to my profile at the top, it's pinned there because I do have to jet, guys. But it is pinned, but I will answer a couple more questions. It's pinned. There's over 30,000 views on that video. Go watch that where I go into a little bit more of an explanation. But you're pulling up a picture of your person. Okay? Zoom in. Look at their fucking eyes. Okay? And you're going to say something like, you're calling me right now. You're calling me right now. You're calling me right now. You only have to do it for a minute. And then you're going to know and expect a call or contact, right? Because let's say he's not a caller, he's a texter, okay? He's going to contact you however he would naturally contact you, okay? So don't get hung up on the details. But you would affirm that, and you're commanding it, excuse me. You're not affirming shit. You're telling him what to do, okay? You're commanding it, and then you do it for a minute, and expect that he texts you, expect that he contacts you, and move about the cabin. And you're going to do it until he does. But I'm not going to tell you you have to do it for 21 days or do it for 4 days or do it for any length of time. No, because if you expect him to text you, why would I create the assumption in you that it's going to take 21 days? That's stupid. No, it's going to happen instantly. Okay? It will happen very fast. If you set the expectation and you know that I'm that bitch. So sorry, you didn't think I was going to leave you without checking your ass, did you? We'll get into that. But why in 2 days affirming for my SP, I accidentally manifested my ex? I'm very confused. Well, I'm very confused. Because is your ex not your SP? If it's not, then somewhere although, coup de grace to you guys, look at this guy. 2 days after affirming for his SP, he manifested his ex back. Hello? Are you paying attention here on TikTok School Live? Okay? I mean, it happens quickly. But somewhere in your affirmations, you were implying your ex, not the person you actually wanted to manifest. Somewhere in your affirmations, that's what it implied. Okay, so wordsmith your affirmation to focus on who it is that you actually wanted to manifest, not your ex. And it depends on how your affirmations were worded. Okay, so if your affirmations were worded in a sense where like everybody wants me, everybody wants to be with me type shit, well then that's everybody, including your ex. Okay, so you can make a playlist of hypnosis or use them at different times of day. Yep, you can use hypnosis as many times as you want. Okay, as often as you want, you can use hypnosis audios. I have a bunch of them. I literally have a bunch of hypnosis audios that I've recorded for different things that you want. And you can listen to different hypnosis audios for different things. Like if you want a dream body, but you want your SP and you want money, you can listen to 3 hypnosis audios. There's nothing wrong with that. You set the rules, sis. You set the rules. And passing, got a wave the second time. Woo, woo. Got a wave. Movement, bitch. Movement, Tabitha. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We need a good quality picture for Zoom on the eyes. No, not really. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to take his picture and do like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got a picture? Just do like this. Like, it's just a face. Just a face, okay? Don't read too into that. Don't read too into that. All right. So, look. But he came back after a year wanting me back. Of course he did. Of course. Because who wouldn't want you, bitch? Who wouldn't want you? Have you seen you? Okay? Good. If you want your SP, not him, perfect. Do exactly what you did to manifest that loser and manifest your SP. It's the same fucking thing. There's nothing different. So if you want AI world, whatever you're affirming for, slide into my DMs and send me what your affirmations are. Let's see if we could wordsmith some things around for you, okay, to figure out where you went wrong there. But that shit's kind of funny. I think that's hilarious. Okay, now listen up, buttercups, before I go. And God, this live is just going to take forever to download these fucking videos and upload them to the two of you. But if you want one-on-one coaching, go ahead, click the link in the bio. I am available, got your back. Ain't nobody going to get your back more than I do, okay? And I'm damn good at what I fucking do. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm good at it. So I'm gonna help you be good at it too. Okay, so you can go ahead and sign up there. If you did not join our masterclass, but you want to do the VIP upgrade and get the copy of the replay, because the replay for general admission does go down tomorrow. So if you want to get the replay for that, plus join us on our bonus session that's coming on Monday, next Monday, you can join us on that. It will be extended since the call got cut off. You get 7 days of unlimited tech support, which I gotta go because I gotta respond to these texts, bitch, and my DMs, okay? Also, you get a sleep meditation and curated affirmations. It's still available. I just put the VIP upgrade link there instead of registering for an event that's in the past. But I am going to put a waiting list up there so you can join the next one. It will be different, but all SP related, of course. Maybe it'll be how to make your SP obsessed with you. Anyway, you can go ahead and get that in the bio. It's literally only 20 bucks. I do have a guided meditation bundle pack for you, which covers every area of your life where you can literally, I'll manifest for you while you sleep. Again, it's only 20 fucking bucks, bitch. Okay. Because I think it's actually, I don't know. The link is in the bio. Okay. You can literally buy one if you want. They're like $7. Okay. Also, I do have a free WhatsApp community that I started. It was supposed to be trying to pay today, but since I'm hanging out with you, it's still free. So go ahead and join the WhatsApp community. Go ahead and join that and get in on the action. I'm going to be very active in there starting today and tomorrow. And then, so join it now because it's going to be moving to paid, but it'll only be like $5 or $10. It ain't going to break the fucking bank. But we're going to be doing monthly challenges in there. I'm going to be doing some exclusive content, hosting Q&As and so forth. Okay. So be sure to join. All right. Also, all right, Betty, I'll take a look. Also, you guys are going to commit, okay? I love hanging out with you every day, but I need you to fucking get a grip. I need you to start committing, okay? I need you to commit to the process right now. It is free for now. So you might want to go head on over to that fucking bio and click it now, okay? Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're in my bio. Yes, go do that right now. Have my videos play while you're not listening to them. I'm just kidding. But anyway, here's the thing. I need you guys to seriously get a grip. You guys see so many people on here, on just my lives every freaking day saying, I got this, I got that, this happened, this fucking happened. I want that shit to be you too, okay? I want you to get your SP. I don't want it to take, 8 fucking months. In fact, I want you to continue to hang on these lives with me because you've already got your SP back and now you're working towards marriage, bitch. Okay, you're working towards a family. You're working towards freaking money, a house, whatever. Because that's our next challenge. Our next masterclass is going to be all about making that money, baby, because who doesn't want to make some money? So you and your SP can be going out on all these lavish dates and traveling around the world, okay? So you are going to stop because I see this every fucking day in the comments here. Is all of these damn circumstances. Well, he said this, they did this, what about this, what if 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 this. Doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. You need to drop it. And you're gonna drop the shit now, okay? You need to drop the stories. Drop the fucking what ifs. Don't worry about that shit. Drop the how, not your problem. Drop the what the fuck he said, who gives a shit? Who cares what they say to you? You need to stop that shit. Okay? Who cares? If they told you today to leave them the fuck alone, they want nothing to do with you. Who gives a shit? Change it in your mind. They are only reflecting you and your fucking thoughts about them. That is all they're reflecting. So if you want to keep assuming that they're an asshole and they're ghosting you and they're fucking being ridiculous and they're saying all hurtful, mean things, then you know what? Go right the fuck ahead. Keep those assumptions. Don't worry about the 3 fucking D. I'm going to talk to you, Demetra, and she just put that in there. And stalking. Stop checking. Oh, and the stalking. Okay. How can you check 3D? Don't fucking worry about none of that shit. Don't worry about it because none of that matters. The only thing that matters is you don't react. I'm a nosy bitch. I'm still fucking nosy. But I'm not going to react to shit that I may see because you're going to see something. You're going to see what you want to see. So if you're checking something and somebody puts a heart emoji under his picture, you're going to be like, who the fuck is that bitch? Is that a 3P? Is that who the fuck is that? No. It could have been his fucking coworker for all you know that just liked the picture. Don't react. And you're going to stop fucking reacting. Okay? If you want to stalk his ass, stalk his ass. But you know what? Don't react. You assign meaning to everything. So give it the meaning that you want. Or keep crying about not having what the fuck you want. You have choices. You have a decision to make. You need to decide, am I going to get my SP back? Do I even want him back or do I not? And if the answer to that is yes, then I'm going to do whatever it takes to get him back. And if that means I got to discipline my fucking mind and only focus on what I want, then that's what I'm going to do. Then that's what I'm going to do. And if you want to challenge yourself, you got to stop checking. You can check the 3D all day. You're not blind. You're not blind. I will never come on here and say, don't look at the 3D. That's fucking stupid and bad advice because you're not fucking blind. But what you're not going to do is spiral in your thoughts. Don't worry about it. You could be going about your life, everything great, and then have a random negative thought about your SP. Who gives a fuck? Get into your affirmation. Get into your affirmation and use that as a safety net to maintain your thoughts. Affirm right through the fucking tears. Affirm through the tears. Emotions have nothing to do with this shit. Okay? And fuck somebody who says they do. It has nothing to do with anything. So you need to, if you're crying, that's fine. Affirm, 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 affirm. The only time you're wrong with your emotion is if you thought about the negative too fucking much that it created the emotion. That's when I know that there's a problem. But if you just heard something that you didn't like and you started crying, or you're missing your SP and you started crying, that's okay. Affirm through it anyway. Then don't read them. Don't read them. From this point forward, I'm stacked. Okay. He calls me and then I've been busy and he always says he won't call me again. Okay, first of all, let this be a message to you. I say this out of love. Who gives a shit what he said? Who cares? Who gives a fuck what he's saying? Fuck him. That needs to be your analogy because you know what you're doing right now? What you're doing is giving him free fucking will. You're allowing him to decide whether he wants to talk to you or not. The fuck he's going to say to you? Absolutely not. No more. Free will pass has been rescinded. Why it upsets you? Why wouldn't it? Why the fuck wouldn't it? You care about this man, don't you? So don't feel bad because it upsets you. Of course it would. If any fucking body was mean to you, it would upset you. So stop letting it happen to you. Stop letting it happen to you. Do you understand? Take his free will away. You know what you're going to do? You're going to put him on a chair. You're going to knock his fucking ass right off that chair because he's not above you in your own reality. Not at all. Not at all. He is not above you. He can go fuck himself in your reality. You're going to change every fucking message he writes to you to what you wanted it to say, not what it said. And if you can't discipline your mind, block his ass. Or don't read them. Leave him on unfucking read until he conforms to be exactly who you want for you. That is it. You could pick his calls up when you know how he's going to talk to you. That's when you'll pick his calls up. When you know that he's going to call you and he's going to just tell you how much he loves you and apologize for being a fucking douchebag because that's what he's being, then answer his calls. But if you can't change your assumption about him because he sounds like a fucking asshole, if you cannot change your assumption of him, you're selecting the version of him you don't like. You can discuss the past. I wouldn't, for what? The past is in the past. Let's assume they're over that shit. I wouldn't discuss the past. There's nothing to talk about. Okay, when you get him back, there's nothing to talk about. Only focus on the new. Okay? But no, I'm Stacks. You are going to, first of all, kudos to you for not answering his shit, because most of you would have answered his shit by now. But what you need to do is select the version that you want. Right now, you're getting the version that you don't want. but he's only reflecting your assumptions of him. So right now you need to start with changing your assumption of him to being loving, caring, supportive, to saying nothing but nice, respectful things to you. Okay? You need to start seeing him and describing him. You need to start listen. Fucking listen. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop. I'm gonna treat you like a fucking child for a second. Stop with the stories. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. You are giving him free will. You're allowing him to decide what your shit is. No, not anymore. You found me now, so you're gonna click that fucking follow button, okay? Not anymore. He is no longer telling you what your fucking shit is. He's got you fucked up in your own house. You're taking away his free will. He doesn't have it in your reality. And you are going to start describing him in a way that you expect him to be for you. That is it. You are not describing him as being an asshole, the things he's saying to you, as being mean to you, as being this, that, and the fucking third. You are not describing him that way anymore. Instead, you are only describing him in a way that you want him and expect him to be for you. That is it. You will accept nothing less than what you deserve. I wish a motherfucker would, because you know what? I'm gonna check you too. Come in my DMs and think you're gonna tell me what my shit is, and you think you're gonna talk to me disrespectful. I don't fucking think so, because you know what you're gonna get? I think you all know what they'd get with me. Okay? No, if you are not seeing him conform, okay, you may have been manifesting contact or something like that, but you're still seeing your SP in a version of him that you don't like, in a version of him that you don't want. You're still giving him free will. Okay, so no. Now what I want you to do, because it's working as you can see. So now what I want you to do is change your assumption of him as a person. Describe him, go on a whole rampage to yourself and only describe him in a way that you want him and expect him to be for you. Okay, who do you want him to be? Describe him that way. He is so loving. He is begging for me to take him back. Like, he worships the ground that I walk on. Like, bitch, I'm the baddest bitch. He wants me and only me. He is loving and caring to me. He is obsessed with me. Like, who wouldn't? You know, he is constantly wanting to spend time with me. He does nothing but treat me with love and respect. Absolutely, write it down. Absolutely, I did mine. I wrote mine. I had a whole paragraph. And you know what I did? I went on a whole rampage in my fucking mind over and over. That's right. He is begging me to take him back. He is begging me to take him back. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got this. But take away his goddamn fucking free will. Because no one... From this point forward, I'm Stacks, and we're all going to support you here in this community, because that's what we do. You're also going to go join our WhatsApp group, okay? Because we're going to check your ass. We're going to check your ass. It should be in your masterclass should be in the, it should be in the area, okay? So if you could do that, that'd be fucking fantastic, all right? Yeah, join the community. Go on my bio and click the WhatsApp, okay? Community, join us there. I just started the other day. I'm going to be very active in there, okay? We want you to really be a part of the community, because we can help you guys, okay? Masterclass should be available in your VIP area. I just uploaded it yesterday. That's right. He's begging for me to take him back. He's groveling at my fucking feet. I'm engaged to this guy. Well, cool. Now get him to conform. Okay, here's the thing. You need to get his ass to conform to who you want him to be. For you. Fuck who he is for everybody else. I don't give a shit. He can be an asshole to every fucking body in his life. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to you, he's going to conform. And he's going to show up as your perfect person, period. And you will persist in him showing up as your perfect person. That's what I want your focus is. I don't give a fuck. Again, I'm sorry. He hates me using WhatsApp. I'm sorry, but you're going to change him. You're going to select the version that you want him to be. Okay? Girl, I got to jump on this. I got to jump because I have a crisis going on right now with my parents, which I'm working on I'm changing my assumptions about them too. But send me a DM and we'll go ahead and I'll help you curate some affirmations based on your situation, okay? For this is a self-concept thing. Okay. And you need to, this is a self-concept thing where you need to start seeing yourself, Samantha, as the baddest bitch. Like, who the fuck? I'm the baddest bitch. He does what I want and he does it when I want it. And you know what? Bitch, who the fuck? Girl. I just said slide in my DMs. Did I say pay me $50, go click the Venmo app, send me $50 and slide in my DM? Did I just say that shit? I don't think I did. Don't worry about it. My DMs are always open to all of you, okay? If you are a part of my fan club here on the live, if you're a VIP member or a coaching client of mine, just put that in the beginning. You guys always take priority in my inboxes, okay? Well, let me check that shit out. What link is not working? Well, let me go check the links out. But if you are, you should be sorry, doodles. But some of you guys be sending me a whole novel. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me go find that out. Well, let me go find that shit out right now. And I will go ahead and click it. And I'll change the link right now. How dare Linktree be messing with my links. Or maybe I did it. I don't fucking know. But I'll fix it for you guys right now. So, it should work. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's your guys' shit. Okay. All right. I got to jet because I got to handle this. My daughter has no ride home from school because my parents are being douchebags at the current second. So I'm going to change my assumptions of them right now because they're going to do what the fuck I say. So, guess whose picture I'll be pulling at? Yeah. That's right. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link and we can see if it works. I mean, it should work, no problem. Okay. Or I think you can search for communities too. So just search Manifestation Besties and you'll see it. All right. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now, in the meantime, do you know what you're going to go fucking do right now? Do you want to know what you're going to go do right now? You're going to go get your fucking SP to conform. Do you understand? I know you said yes. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.